Hi, it's Paul Slacker's Good News Broadcast. I'm speaking to style guide Bobbie Thomas. Hi, Bobbie. How are you?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
Okay, good. We're going to talk about, Crystal Light splashes into summer with the Water Way Challenge, okay? Challenging encourages the 74% of American women who would like to drink more water every day. Okay, water's a good thing. Tell us about what's happening here, Bobbie, please.
This is just a really exciting opportunity to speak to women about something that I can definitely relate to. I start my day with coffee and then on a good day end with a glass of wine and girlfriends, but in between I sip diet soda, and I am desperate to not only drink more water, but also enlighten myself. And I think a lot of women would be interested to know in what's happening elsewhere in the world, and this challenge is a great opportunity to do just that, to focus on not only yourself but other women. And anytime I have the chance to really help women not only look better but feel better about themselves, I'm on board. So this was just such a fantastic opportunity from my end.
Okay, and what is this opportunity?
Well, it's to speak to women through people like yourself to help spread the word about deliciouschange.com. It's a website that Crystal Light has sponsored to help you track your water intake throughout the week. And what we're asking is that women everywhere just increase your water by just 2 glasses per day, because rarely, we hear all of the experts tell us you need 8-ounce glasses of water per day, but 75% of us almost don't get that water, and it's really important. It's probably the best beauty advice out there. We spend so much time and money focused on anti-aging serums and all of these miracle products when we can really start with something simple and something that we have access to here in this country, which will kind of bridge me to the bigger issue later, but we really should take advantage of drinking more water and taking care of ourselves, which, like I said, will not only help you to look better, but feel better. Your energy level, help you function better. And it was really exciting for me to find out that there were easy ways to incorporate that into your routine, because sometimes people think, oh, how am I going to do that? And I, have come across some easy ways to, for myself, slip that into my routine, and I wanted to share that with other women.
Okay, please do.
Well, the 5 different ways that I have found is that number 1, first, awareness is the first key to everything. So I signed up for this challenge. I also started, personally myself, I made a pact. I wanted to start every morning with a glass of water. So if I drank my glass of water, I could then have my cup of coffee. I then looked to incorporate fruits into my diet, because some fruits are made up of 90% water, and that was just something I wasn't even aware of how easy that was to do and get water in a solid form, I guess. I also was surprised to hear that women who drink Crystal Light drank 20% more water on average. So I was ecstatic about that, because now I throw the purse-friendly packets in my bag, and when I go to a restaurant, it makes it so much easier to order water versus a dehydrating drink, because I have something that's flavorful, and when I'm at my desk, I look at my water bottle and I have it infused with some color that just kind of catches my eye, and really does, it makes a difference. It's helped me, so that was a really great tip. And in general, all of those ways have just made it easier for me to hit my goal, which I can tell you, I was definitely thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with my schedule, but it's really made it easy. And, I want women to know that. And last but not least, I was so excited. I met the CEO of the Global Water Challenge, and just learning about the plight of women elsewhere, I just really appreciate and cherish the fact that we have water, and for the most part, it is free and it's clean here. And most women, not most women, but in certain parts of the world, most women there are not only not allowed access to clean, they don't have clean water, but there's a big burden on them to have to go about getting it. And there's so much more information you can learn on the website, and that's just a really interesting thing, I think, for all of us to think about how to do. I personally try to do, I know learn one thing new every day is a very lofty goal, but I try at least once a week to just open my eyes to something new. And this is just such a, like I said, a personal a challenge that hit close to home. It was personal for me just because I'm a woman, and I know that even though there are women elsewhere facing different challenges, it ultimately all does come full circle. And women are the most underdeveloped resource on this planet. So I'm excited to just learn more about how I can be aware of what's happening and help and take advantage of the fact that I do have a privilege here, and that's to drink more water.
Okay, well, I think it's all good. I don't know if you're aware, but we helped create the United Nations International Decade of Water, and we do a show called the Water Hour, and we've done about 40-plus hours on that subject of water. So water is quite dear to Good News Broadcast, and I know that you're partnering in here, and I love when it says Tarrytown, because this is being announced out of Tarrytown, which is where I grew up, and I swam in those Hudson River over there. And now the river is being cleaner, and we have the first, actually, I'm going to invite you down to the World Water Festival that we're having with Pete Seeger, and quite a few other legendary musicians on the 28th of June on the pier on 26th Street. So we're doing an entire water day. We have a buddy out at sea right now. He's out there 768 days to prove the concerns and how to live on water. So we've been quite involved with the subject of water. I know there's an organization here, right, called Global Water Challenge, right? Coalition consists of leading organizations working to provide and create sustainable solutions, and they have a website here, Global Water Challenge, and you have a wonderful a website too. So Bobbie, how did you get involved with it? I see you have Estelle. Estelle's on Good News also on this website. How did you personally get involved?
I've worked with Crystal Light for a while on some other sort of charitable ideas. YouPumpItUp.com was a campaign. I was so excited. Mandy Moore and I were part of an expert panel to help reach out to women and challenge them in many positive ways to, open up their social circle and connect with other women. And like I said, I am just a fan of embracing the wisdom other women have to offer. And whenever I can take part, I want to do that. And so
Beautiful.
This is another great opportunity. I am a huge fan of Crystal Light. I hope that I get to work with them for the rest of my life because, whenever you can do something to make women feel better and look better, it's a winning combination.
It's good news. Last question. Thanks so much, Bobbie, for sharing. But what's good news for you, Bobbie?
Wow, good news for me is that I have a dream job. I get to do things that actually hopefully make a difference in the world, I should say. And I'm so lucky. I wake up every day, and I've realized that turning something I'm passionate about into a plan has really, it's not about a paycheck. It's about being connected to other women. I mean that from the bottom of my soul. I know it sounds cheesy to some people, but
not at all.
I'm living a dream. It's made the quality of my life, so amazing. I really look forward each and every day to the new challenge on my plate, and that's my good news.
I love it. It's what our whole show is built around, people doing what they believe in, and this is all good. So I really thank you very much for doing it, because when you do something good, that means you're doing something good for the whole world as well. So thank you very much, and thanks for sharing this good news, and we'll link over to the website and let more people know about it. Thanks
Great,
again.
and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. You take care. Look forward to meeting you. Bye-bye.
Bye.